All right, Astral Automaton, 1 mana, 1/1, has +1/+1 for each other Astral Automaton you've summoned this game. It's a mech. So it's like Pogo Hopper, but the problem with this one's interesting actually because it's summoned. So that means if you res it, if you generate another copy it on the board, they just all get +1/+1. That's really interesting. I think the only problem with this card is just silence exists. And if you're going against another priest, you just get whirlpooled and you cry. So, I mean, is it good? I would think no. I don't know why you play this. I would have to imagine that they're printing cards that also support this archetype. I have no idea, but you'd have to get like, how many stats do you need for it to be good? Like probably like at least 5/5, 6/6s, because it's not the greatest minion to play on its own. It's very slow. I don't know. I'm not, unless there's a card that really supports this archetype, I'm probably gonna be like whatever about this. Creation Protocol. Well, here we go. I don't even have to read the card yet. I just know that the name of this card is gonna help the previous card. 2 mana forge spell for priest. Creation Protocol. Discover a copy of a minion in your deck. Forge, get another copy. Okay, so I mean, yeah, okay, Blizzard, I see what you're doing. I mean, this is not a bad card. Would I pay 2 mana to get an extra copy? Maybe at some point in the game if like we definitely need value, but I don't know how much that really matters. What is Forge? You can basically put it over your deck and you pay 2 mana and the card gets like upgraded and you forge the card. I don't know how else to describe it. I guess this is fine. I don't know. I would maybe even put this as a 2 mana card because you don't even take the minion out of your deck. You just get a copy of it. But I think this card's just better than this card. Like, you don't even want this card. You could just get another good priest minion and you're pretty happy. Like, because the Titans count as minions, right? So just get a second Titan, then you're big chilling. This card's probably gonna get played. That's a pretty fun card. It's also holy, which is nice. False Disciple. Wait, I've seen this guy before. Oh no. Okay, they were roommates. Oh my god, Jesus. 2 mana 2/2 battlecry. Discover a legendary priest minion from the past. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Discover a legendary priest minion from the past. There's a lot of good priest minions from the past. There's also a lot of shit ones though. Like Temporis, you never want to pick, right? It's not, I mean, it's in a value-oriented priest deck, this is probably fine. Even in some kind of mid-range deck, you're probably pretty happy with it. This is fine. I'll take it. That's pretty cool. This is going to be probably one of the most fun cards of the set. Priest has a lot of really cool legendaries. That's really cool. Raza Priest, yeah, true. Alucia's not great right now. Velen OTK. Imagine losing to Velen from this card. That's kind of fun. That's a fun idea. Okay, cool. Grace of the High Father, 3 mana holy spell. Restore 8 health. Discover a card that costs the amount overhealed. Three mana restore 8 isn't great. It's not great. Which is surprising because we used to play that back in the day. You also discover a card that costs the amount of overhealed. So if you don't overheal, do you get a 0 cost card? If you get a 0 cost card, that allows you to get the 0 mana card that dredges and looks at the bottom of your deck. No? Discover the card that costs the amount of overhealed. Because I guess you didn't overheal at all if you did 0. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Yeah, this card probably doesn't see play. The only way this sees plays with Hearthrob maybe, or like any of the overheal effects that are already in the game. Yeah. Meh. The fish was this big. Can you believe it? Student of the Stars, 3 mana 4/3 death rattle. Shuffle a couple. Oh my god. Shuffle a copy of this into your deck with permanent +3/+3. Okay. Trash. Maybe an arena. I don't know. Arena's probably fine, but the general problem with this is like, why would you want this? What priest deck wants this? I guess the real benefit of this is like you never fatigue, but in a matchup where you never fatigue, this is gonna get silenced anyways. So I don't know what you would need this for. There's better effects for priest, almost guaranteed. So I don't need that. The stars align. 3 mana pre-spell. Transform minions into your hand into ones that cost 3 more. They keep their original cost. I mean, super fun card. Let's be real here. Is it playable? I'm gonna go with no, but I'm a big fan of it. I want to play it. Oh my god, how do you even? What's the best way of doing this? You have a bunch of 1-cost cards in your hand. You play this card, you get a bunch of 4-drops that cost 1. That could be pretty spicy. Other than that, the problem with a card like this is like the higher the minions cost in your hand, the worse this card actually ends up being. I think it's cool though. I don't know. It'd be good if you could targeting minions. Since smaller people, but also awful. Yeah, I see what you mean. It's a really spicy from school teacher with copy trash minions. Oh, that's also true. Yeah, office school teacher. Maybe off school teacher. Yeah. I mean, someone's gonna try to play with this, and I probably will. That seems like a very fun card, but I seriously doubt it's gonna be played competitively. Serenity, 4 mana holy spell. Give all enemy minions -2 attack and destroy with 0 attack. Is that good? We had a card like this back in the day, right? It was like Shadow Word something. I don't think that's going to see play. The thing about Priest right now is there's so many better removals than this. It's permanent. I guess that's fair. Yeah, it's not this turn. Give all enemy minions -2 attack. Are you really going to pay 2 mana for this though? Like ask yourself this question, right? Would you rather give all enemy minions -2 attack, or would you rather just clear their minions? One of them sounds better than the other, right? I don't know. It's fine. It's not the worst thing in the world. There's definitely worse cards than this. I just don't know if it's gonna make the cut. This is like the 30th card. Like you're gonna put this as the 30th card, I think. I like the art though. Oh my god, Rarran? Is it? Wait. I feel like we've seen this character before, right? Isn't this the dude that gets summoned off like the obelisks or something? 6 mana 5/5 death rattle, summon each other minion you played this game that didn't start in your deck. Wow. Highkeeper Rod, the 30/30. Oh. Fist of Rarran's the shaman weapon. Oh, Mogu Cultist. Yeah, sorry, that's my thing. Yeah. This is a cool card. This is a cool card. Now, I do want to add this in because I don't know if this is going to be the case, but if you discover Rarran, like, let's picture this for a second, chat. I'm gonna give you a win condition just in itself. If you play this card, Creation Protocol, and you get Rarran from it because you got a copy of it, and then you play your Rarran, is this just infinite? Like, does it just keep summoning itself, each other? I mean, each other minion you played this game that didn't start in your deck. Oh, so it doesn't summon itself. Each other minion. Okay, fair enough. Sorry, I took each other as in like not including this card itself, not the name. You discover 2 Rarrans. So if you get 2 Rarrans, could you go infinite though? I guess you could go infinite. If you discover 2 more, you could just keep going back and forth and your opponent doesn't have a silence, it's just infinite. That's kind of fun. That'd be so mental. Like, you just have these 2 minions on board and they just keep coming. The second copies, yeah, I figured, yeah. That's cool, man. I guess it kind of works in flavor of what they're doing here because it works with this, even though I don't think it's a good win condition. It works with this, which is fine. And I guess you get another one in your deck if you generally want it. I don't know, but why would you want it? I guess it also works with this minion. It works with the spell. It works with this too. It's a fun card. I'll give you that. It's a fun card. Is it good? Like, I don't know. That's tough. I like it a lot, man. The preset looks fun. God, I said that. Priest is going to copy their Titans like 5 times. So you could copy it in your hand, but you can't like copy it on board, right? That's cool. Okay. We've seen this card. I think this card's turbo broken. I think it's the best Titan. Even after seeing more of the cards, I still think this is the best Titan in the game. So we'll just move on. Shapeless Constellation, 8 mana, 8/8. Battlecry, transform into an 8/8 copy of a random minion in your hand. What? What do you want this for? Like, what? What do you want this for? Does it, okay, if this dies, does it count as, because it transforms into a minion, does that minion start in from your deck, or is that like a brand new minion that happened on board? Because if it's a brand new minion, then it makes a little bit more sense with Rarran. But other than that, like, what do you want this? I guess maybe you get like an additional copy of a good minion. I have no idea what you want this for. I love the flavor text is literally just Galaxy Brain. I can't wait to see the golden animation of this card. I'll tell you what, that's really exciting. Okay, we've seen this. All right, overall, God, Priest looks fun. I'm excited. I'm actually low-key really excited to play this class. So I'm gonna give Priest looks good. Let's just put it like that. Priest looks really, really good. I'm excited.